January reading wrap-up time. I read 12 books in the month of January, 11 physical and 1 on my Kindle, so let's talk about them. This is now my third time filming this video because it keeps deleting itself. So first off, I have Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. This was my thriller of the month. It was entertaining, however it was very dark, very gory, and I rated it at 2.5 stars. It was just a bit too much for me, I think. It was also a book where I felt like there was no plot twists. I felt like we could predict the plot the whole way through, which in a thriller I like to be caught off guard. Then I have Beartown by Fredrik Backman. This one basically follows a struggling town and they really rely on this hockey team to kind of save them. And then something really horrible happens and the town is divided in two, those who want justice and those who want to brush the act under the carpet. And we're following lots of POVs in the town. I rated this a 3.75 or a 4-star, I can't remember. I put it on the screen, but I did enjoy it. I have Long Island by Colm Tóibín. This one is kind of like a character study book. It follows an Irish lady living in New York and her husband cheats on her and gets another woman pregnant, and she has to decide whether she's going to stay for her family or whether she's going to move back to Ireland and kind of start afresh. Then I have my 5-star book of the month, Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This one was just incredible. I just love these characters so much. I feel so much more emotionally attached to them now after reading this book, and I'm going to rush to go and finish the rest of the series because I need to read about these characters. Then I have Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is the first book in the Vancouver Storm series. It is Forced Proximity. She is his live-in assistant and he's like a big golden retriever guy, but he's super protective as well. And as it turns out, they have had a crush on each other since high school without knowing. You will be giggling and kicking your feet at this book. This was a 4.5 stars. Then I have The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. This one is the second book in the Queen's Cove series, and he is a surfer, she is a bookstore owner, and basically she compiles a list of things she wants to achieve before she turns 30, and he's going to be her mentor. I read Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. This is the first book in the Gold Rush Ranch series, and I think you can tell a difference between this one and Chestnut Springs in terms of writing style. However, I still enjoyed this book. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun time. It's snappy, it's nice and short, and it focuses more on like horse training than sort of ranch vibes, but I really liked it. I have Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is childhood friends to lovers, past present timeline. I rate this a 3.75 stars. It's got like an emotional element to it as well. However, the miscommunication trope was there and it was annoying. Then I have A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting by Sophie Irwin. This was a 2 stars for me. It was definitely my least favourite read of the month. I felt like it was a bit boring, it lacked plot, it lacked entertainment factor. It just